I was a nurse before I was a headline. Before I became a black body beneath paperwork and policy. Before my womb became a war zone, my pulse became a protest, my silence something to be studied. They called it life support but forgot to ask if I wanted to live like this. Hooked to a machine meant to measure my existence in beeps and blinking lights. They named him Chance, my son, who I'll never get the chance to hold, cut from a mother already gone, just to see how far they could push the boundaries between life and death. They preserved me. Not out of love, but necessity. I became a vessel for social trial and scientific study, and where my body became evidence. They said it's the law we must obey. But laws don't bleed. Laws don't rot. Laws don't lie in a hospital bed reeking of piss and antiseptic, kept breathing for the comfort of pro-life Christians, but only if that life fits into their terms and conditions, not woman. Not black, not already gone. Just ask Henrietta how they harvested her cells, built empires in petri dishes while her kinfolk collected medical bills. Ask the women that came before how speculum split them open, how scalpels carved secrets into the walls of their wombs, how white men called it science. Taught themselves to pronounce a black woman's pain as practice. Ask Sarah how they folded her flesh into exhibit, measured her like furniture, displayed her curves like trophies, and pulled her apart just to prove what they've always believed. The black women are meant to be pulled open, picked at, and put to use. You think they do this shit to a white woman? You think they keep her body on display to see if it still obeys after death? I don't think so. Because whiteness gets a choice, gets consent, so don't you dare call this holy. Don't drape your goddamn flag over my casket and thank me for my service. I didn't die for my country. I was already dead when they sliced me open, turned my body into battlefield and lab rat all at once, stitched politics into my flesh, forcing my chest to rise and fall like a puppet on a stage built by white men who think themselves gods. Black women don't get to leave the stage quietly, don't get to slip behind the curtain after our final act without leaving something for them to profit from. So no, I didn't die for this country. I was martyred because this country loves black women as long as we're holding it up on our backs. So call it what it was. A lynching in slow motion, another black body turned science experiment in the name of God. But there was no God in this. So don't mourn me a miracle, because I was a black woman that beat the odds only to become just another statistic.